Southampton 0, Tottenham 5. A just absolutely incredible day on the South Coast for Tottenham Hotspur today. Welcome in to Top of the Perch. I am your host, as always, Nick Burt. Now, knowing that Southampton may be one of the worst teams the Premier League has seen in years, you would think with Tottenham playing like, hey, it should be an easy win. Well, on Tottenham's side, I mean, it's always, hey, we're going to find a way to lose this game because it's Tottenham. That very much did not happen today. And I mean, those feelings of possibly losing this game truly were gone within the first minute. We literally were in the first minute of the game. And it is James Maddison that ends up just finding the back of the net off it. Just an absolute brilliant buildup of play. I don't even know what else to say. Jed Spence, it was a brilliant pass. He gets his first start of the season, and it's just, my gosh, that is brilliantly put. In 40 seconds into the game, James Maddison puts it in the back of the net and gives Tottenham a 1-0 lead. Jed Spence is a player that I feel like should have been getting a lot more playtime this year. I thought it was an absolute omission that he wasn't even in the Europa League squad. That sent out a lot of questions to me because I was very lost on why he was left out, because that seems like a perfect time to get him playtime. And here we are. He gets, I believe this is his first play or start of the season, I should say. And he ends up doing quite well today. It was then the 12th minute. Another brilliant cross into the box finds Son at the far post. Son puts it into the back of the net. It is 2-0 Tottenham just 12 minutes into this match. Tottenham very much high flying today. Like I said right at the beginning, this may be one of the worst Premier League teams the league has seen in quite some time. This Southampton team is quite awful. There is zero Premier League quality whatsoever in this team. Because then just 2 minutes later, it's a long ball played to Son, who plays it back into the box. Dejan Kulusevski's there. He basically has an open net. It's 3-0 Tottenham, 14 minutes into this game. This was a absolutely brilliantly played game from Tottenham. You're truly not going to hear many complaints today. All those, thoughts about the past weeks and how truly bad it's been, all gone. 25th minute. It is Son once again. He feeds it to Sarr. He puts it in the back of the net. It's now 4-0 Tottenham. Sarr scores his first ever Premier League goal here. And Tottenham just running rampant here. It's 4-0, 25 minutes into this game, which, again, truly wild. Like, after the past few weeks where we've been, the fact that we get here and Tottenham is up 5-0 or 4-0, I should say. They would make it 5-0 right before the half in stoppage time, the 4th minute of stoppage time, that is. And it would once again be James Maddison. He finds the back of the net, makes it 5-0 for Tottenham going into the half. I would say at some point between that 4th and 5th goal, Tottenham had another 3 opportunities to score. That's when I truly started thinking, okay, we may get double digits here. Tottenham very much took the foot off the gas pedal in the second half. It is what it is. 5-0 is 5-0. The only things I guess I'm really upset about with this game, Son came off at half, put Brennan Johnson on. There was no reason to put Johnson on at all. We weren't chasing a goal. I get you want to keep him fit, but if he gets injured, there was 0 point in putting him in that game whatsoever. I wish we would have saw some more of the young talent. I know Dorrington got his first cap for the Tottenham Hotspur. He earns his legacy number. I believe it is 889. I I kind of wish they would have played more time today. Like, we brought on Timo Werner. Like, it is what it is, I guess. Will Langshear only got brought on in, like, the 82nd minute. I would have liked to see him for more play time. I would have liked to see the kids get at least a half hour. That would have been nice. We don't end up getting that. But, 5-0 is 5-0. Can't really complain about that. Tottenham now, I believe, have the most goals scored in the league, yet sit 10th in the table. That's Tottenham Hotspur for you. I can't really say much other than that. Let's take a look at those stats from this game. Tottenham controlling possession, controlling shots. They basically controlled the stats today. There is no true surprise there whatsoever. 18 shots to 9. 9 total shots on target for Tottenham today compared to the 3 of Southampton. 15 in the box, 3 outside the box for Tottenham in shots. It's a split of 5 and 4 for Southampton today. Passes, there's no real surprise there. Tottenham, more fouls in this game, but, it did get a little bit chippy there, so can't really say I'm surprised. And yet corners, Tottenham, 5 isn't a lot, but it still is compared to Southampton's 2. So with that being said, let's get into the player ratings. Honestly, we start up top with Dominic Solanke. He is the lowest scoring one because, honestly, he played almost 90 minutes today. He didn't really show much, honestly. This should have been, a good breakout game for him, getting, 2 to 3 goals. He honestly kind of was nowhere to be found. It is what it is, but yeah, it was. This should have been a good game for him, and it doesn't end up being. And that's a little bit worrying to me, if I'm honest. It is a tad bit worrying. Heung-min's son, 1 goal, 2 assists, earns an 8.9. That is the first good performance I've seen from Son in a long while. So I'm very happy to see that. Hopefully this starts a trend for him. I'm hoping that, getting this game, it becomes, you get better and better performances each and every day, hopefully. James Maddison, forgot to move the man of the match graphic to him, but he is your man of the match. 9.2 today, 2 goals, 2 just incredible goals too. That was a great performance from him, just like Son. That's his first very good performance in a long while, so that was very good to see. Very happy to see that. Dejan Kulusevski, 8.6. He gets a goal today. This front 3, front 4, whatever you want to call it, they all had mammoth outstanding games, Solanke aside, but this was a very good performance from a Tottenham team today that we have not seen in a long while. Lucas Bergvall, he earned 7.9. I thought he did really well today. I believe this is, it's only his 2nd or 3rd Premier League start, if I'm not mistaken. So that, pretty incredible there, 7.9. Popsar, he gets his first Premier League goal, as I mentioned earlier, 8.8. Honestly, that was a great performance from him in that midfield today. Destiny Udogie, he went off injured in, I believe, the 28th, 29th minute, somewhere around there. Obviously, that's just tough, but he's been playing almost every minute of every match, so I can't even say I'm surprised that he picked up an injury. Hopefully it's not long-term, but knowing Tottenham Hotspur, he's going to be out for the rest of the year because that's how things work for this club. Archie Gray and Radu Dragusin, I thought both had decent performances today. Both earned a 7.4. And Jed Spence gets his first start on the season in any competition. He earns an 8.8, or 8.6, I should say. That assist on the first goal was just immaculate. He had a great game today. We've been begging to see a performance like that from right back for a long time because, Porro has not been in form in a while. So, that was incredible from him today. Fraser Foster, who, he technically could be a man of the match. He got a clean sheet today. But obviously the man of the match is James Maddison. But 8.2, I thought he did really well for a less than average Southampton team. Let's take a look at the subs. Porro came on for Udogie in that injury substitution in the 28th minute. I mean, again, it was kind of a poor form type game, 6.7. Brendan Johnson, as I mentioned, came on at half. He earned a 7.1. I thought he did okay. Wasn't great, wasn't terrible. Alfie Dorrington, like I mentioned, gets his first senior cap, 6.5. I mean, he only played like 13 minutes. So, it's hard to get a higher grade than that. But, I mean, I'm hopeful that we see a lot more of him coming up soon. Timo Werner, I mean, he came on at the same time, 6.1. And Will Lankshear, he got subbed on, I believe, 82nd or 83rd minute, so he didn't get a lot of playing time today, so he gets no grade. Ange Postecoglou gets an 8. He made the changes to the lineup that, I mean, felt like needed to happen, bringing in Bergvall and Spence into the starting 11, and, I mean, look how it worked out today. I know it's Southampton. I'm not getting my hopes up, but you can't deny that it looks pretty good. For Tottenham Hotspur now, that's a much-needed win, honestly. Like, we haven't seen a win like that in a while. That is much needed given what this fan base has been doing this past few weeks with the poor results. Now it is on to Thursday when they face Manchester United at home in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. I mean, we are possibly 3 games away from playing at Wembley. Like, it's a must-win. Obviously it already was, but this is a must-win game. Like, Tottenham Hotspur have to win this game on Thursday. We'll see what the lineup brings for that. And for Southampton, I believe they are also still in the Carabao Cup too. I think they're playing Liverpool or Arsenal. I feel like they are still in it. But for them, no matter when their next game is, they will have a new manager, Russell Martin, sacked after the match today. So they will be going into Wednesday's match against Liverpool with a new manager at the helm. I'm assuming it's going to be an interim. I don't expect a full-time appointment, obviously, to come this quick. But Russell Martin sacked today after a 5-0 defeat to Tottenham Hotspur. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Top of the Perch. If you just stumbled across this video, click like, click subscribe, tell anybody you know about it. Check out the other videos on the channel. Make sure you come back on Thursday as we recap that Carabao Cup quarterfinal here on Top of the Perch.